Hello guys, welcome back to Metasploit Framework Series Part 2, that is why we need Metasploit. Well, it's a fair question to ask if you are learning about it. And again, I want to give a special thanks to Sir Vivek Ramachandran, who is the founder of SecurityTube, as well as he is Metasploit Framework expert, and to my friend Avinash. So friends, before starting, I want to again discuss you about what is Metasploit framework. Metasploit framework is a tool for development and testing of vulnerabilities, and its uses are penetration testing, exploit research and developing of IDS signatures. After acquired by Rapid7, it remains open source and free, which was fantastic. Now, it was started by H.D. Murray in 2003 and it is written in Ruby language. Now, Metasploit for pen testing. It has over 600 tested exploits with over 200 payloads and 27 encoders. Metasploit offers plug and play of payloads with exploits. Now, what do you mean by plug and play? Plug and play means you can use different combinations of payloads and exploits according to your needs, and it's alone a huge advantage, and it also provides a lots of other features for fast and better pen tests. Now, challenges we had in using individual exploits. These are the challenges what we have. Actually, in the previous part, what we will do is use net API exploit with shell bind TCP payload and break into a system. If we had to really kind of bring together exploits for different operating systems, different services, customize them, manage them, update them, is like a nightmare or like a dream. So friends, not only exploit but also payloads, which is what you want to do after successful exploitation. Now, to make a sense of this all commotion, what we will require is a framework which can take care of all of this and allow us to use it with a great deal of flexibility. And that's the reason that why we require Metasploit framework. So now the lab setup remains same as in the previous video. Now what I want to show you is that let's begin it practically. And here is my backtracks bash console, and here is again the same Windows XP SP2, which is vulnerable to browser autopan as well as net API. Now what I want to show you is that what we will do by using another tools, we can do that all using Metasploit also. If you remember, then we perform a port scan in part 1 using nmap tool. Now I am going to do the same but using Metasploit framework. Let me show you again. If you want to, suppose we are going to scan a specific number of ports using nmap tool, hyphen st, which is used for TCP, hyphen p, which is for ports, and t again for TCP. Let's take an example of scanning 1 to 150 ports. A small example on our victim. Now the victim remains same, and it will show you the ports after scanning from 1 to 150, which ports are open and which are closed. So let's wait for some time, and after scanning it shows that these two ports are open. Let's do this same using Metasploit. Clear it, and open your MSF console. Actually it takes some time to load, and you know why it takes time to load. Now here it our Metasploit framework. Now apart from exploitation, we have auxiliary modules with us in Metasploit. We come across most of them in later part of videos, but let me show you some basic commands. Like first is show command, show auxiliary. It can show all the auxiliary modules which we have in Metasploit. So wait a minute. As you can see that it loaded all the auxiliary modules for us which are available in Metasploit. You can choose anyone according to your need, but in this tutorial we are going to use scanner port scan TCP. So let's use that. Use auxiliary scanner port scan, and we are going to scan TCP ports. So TCP. Now go for show options, and here are the available options, and you know that which are set to yes in required column, they are mandatory to fill, and here our host is not filled, so we need to set our R host, and here the port range is 1 to 10,000, so we are going to scan only a small number of ports. Set ports, going through the same example, 1 to 150. Set R hosts, here you can set a single host, or you can also set a range of hosts, like from 0/24, or you can also use from 1 to 255, and threads is set to 1. Timeout connection is 1000 milliseconds. Here it shows the socket connect timeout in milliseconds. Now run it. It takes some time, and as you see that it also shows only that ports which are open on our victim's machine, 139 and 135. So friends, it's the alternative for Nmap tool, but actually the Nmap tool is best for information gathering. But if anytime you don't have Nmap, then you can also use Metasploit, but it is already always available to you. Now friends, we are going to use again Net API vulnerability, and I am going to show you with a different payload, that is Windows add user. So let we go back, search Net API, copy this one because it has reliability rank is great, and use it. Now go for options, Here again we have to set our R host. Now set payload. Payload is that code which runs after the successful exploitation, and here we are going to use Windows add user. Actually, this is that payload which don't return us anything, but sets it creates another user on victim's machine. Let's go for show options. So friend, here you will see that it is going to create a user with the username Metasploit and password M capital Metasploit $1. Now exploit it, and it has done it successfully. So now we are going to visit our victim's machine, and sorry, we are going to log off, switch user, and here you will see that there is another user, that is Metasploit, whose password is Metasploit $1, and it's awesome. Now we have access to another user, that is Metasploit. Because it is first attempt, that's why it is configuring our desktop for the first time use. So friends, that's all for this video. I only want to show you that we can use Metasploit as the alternative of another tool like Nmap. And the need of Metasploit, another need of Metasploit I want to show you is that again if you again exploit your target, like I am again going to exploit this one. So if you notice, then we don't need again to set our R host, L host, etc., because our Metasploit framework remember our configuration till you don't exit your MSF console, and it's the other reason that why we need Metasploit framework. So go to our PPT. Now the limitation of using specific payload. Individual payloads can only do single task. Let us say we will use add user, bind shell to a port, and many more others. They can perform only a single task. And most exploits include a remote shell creating payload. And what's our aim is whatever we may do at victim system does not trigger any alarm. It means no antivirus can detect you that you are going to make changes on your on victim system. So friends, to resolve this problem we have Metasploiter. What is Metasploiter? We will going to discuss it in next tutorial. So friends, if you like our video, then please subscribe our channel, or you can also visit us at www.bushlimit.in, or you can also like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page name is Bush Limit. So guys, bye. Hope to meet again. Thank you.